Hello and welcome back to the final episode in our house hunting series, and today we're going to show you our first look at this property, the one that we ended up buying. So we're going to try and show it as unedited as possible, so I do apologise for some of the shaky camera work that took place on that day in September 2020. We'll also show some never before seen footage of what's inside the roof space, which is quite interesting, and we'll come back together at the end to share a few final thoughts. So let's roll the tape of our first ever look at this property.
This one hasn't been open for some time. You just jumped the fence. Yeah, it's been a while since someone's been here.
Yeah, you're right. You can bring the car until the house because there is a road. No, you are joking, but it's true. Wrong. When John brings the car, you take the photos. This car was in
Yeah,
there, so it's
some time ago.
it needs to be clean.
Yeah.
So is it here, like it seems different people represent different properties? Is that right? So Joao has this one and the other one.
Yeah.
And
They
so-
look here,
yeah, okay.
Yes.
They don't share them.
What you mean?
So in London, if you ring and you want to see one property and you want to see three, one person will take you to all of them, no matter who's representing.
This is me.
This
Yeah.
is you, yeah?
It's you. But if a normal Portuguese person came along
Yeah.
and would have to go to Joao and then
Yeah.
To Lucy.
to Lucia and then
Probably, and they don't speak any English. That's the biggest problem. And this is like a
The threshing circle, yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
It'd be a nice terrace there. Getting the good
Yeah.
sun.
Very nice.
There is the well is in there.
All the wrong things here. Yes, exactly. Definitely needs some clearing.
Must have been some vines here at some point.
Hmm.
It's called the second
It's a brunch.
a brunch. Okay. Oh yeah. There's water.
Some water.
Yep.
Do you think?
Not too sure how much water is in there. Sounds like other.
Some.
Colour.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, mostly
This
flat.
house is like a style of a manor house.
Yes.
Mhm, yeah.
I really like this style.
It's nice.
It's a good, one of the good things of this property.
Yeah.
Inside the partitions, what they did it, for me, my opinion, they didn't do a very good job. But you know how the
This can be
Portuguese are.
fixed.
It's easy to be fixed.
Yes, the
yeah,
land cannot be fixed as easily.
Exactly, yeah.
Go to there, but this water well is quite easy to understand.
Yeah, this one.
This one has a fence all the way around, huh?
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there is another road there somewhere.
It's more flat as well, this
It's
one.
more flat. It's a slight gradient, but
Yeah, but not so much.
you have to do lots of up and downs to get your exercise. More easy for the groceries.
How you call this in UK? It stays yellow. It stays with some.
Oh, it's like a pomegranate, is it?
No,
No?
persimmons. No.
Oh, persimmon maybe?
Persimmons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's that the name.
Yes. Not one that I know actually. I don't know what it tastes like.
Orange trees. There's cherry trees.
Oh, 23.
Yeah, this is cherry.
Hmm.
And what is the story of this one in terms of who owns it, how long? You
Well,
know?
this was a family that lived in Lisbon.
Okay.
And it was quite a rich family. You can enter also from there, you see.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
The other way.
Okay.
You can bring the car
Yeah.
through there, or you can bring the car. Yes.
More easy to process.
Yes.
There's a chicken's pebbles over there.
You gotta see through it. Yeah.
Are there still chickens in there?
There are no chickens.
Oh,
There's men's water in
I
there.
was going to get you an egg for breakfast.
Yeah.
Mains water, okay, yeah.
Water.
Means water.
Useful garage setup.
Yeah.
Very nice. Building with a bit of character.
Yeah, it's got a bit of character.
Yeah, that's lovely windows.
And you can do the shutters again.
Mm. Yeah.
And then at least one storage there.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it's... Oh. Okay.
This is very similar style to the one in Ferreira de Zezer, or however you pronounce that.
Yep, you said it right.
Is it?
I understand it. Of course.
Okay.
That's different to it being right.
But you are very kind.
No, not much.
Let's see if this one also has a roof falling in.
Well, it's possible.
We saw this one, and the roof from the top had fallen through the first floor down to the basement. Oh, this one even has actual floor. Oh, this is not so bad.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, dead bird.
Kitchen.
Good bird. We're used to those.
The floor is in good condition.
Yeah.
Just a little balance.
This is in much better condition than most, isn't it?
You could move in, like those kitchen cupboards and everything.
This is the...
Oh, look at this. My favourite colour.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, yes, the rooms are small.
There is a small, but this would make a perfect office.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
Or a guest bedroom, because guests aren't
It
spending.
does have some
Has some charm.
charm. Yes,
The bedrooms are always small.
they are.
But imagine turning this into a master bedroom.
That's
and
the
a
same.
bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
The floor is good, but it's just balanced because of that.
Yeah.
And the ceilings also, it's a need of painting again.
Yeah, it's not so bad. There's lots of woodworm.
Yeah, I'd be replacing that. I'd be replacing everything.
Yep.
If you're gonna do
We
it,
have to, yeah.
do it.
Well, you might as well.
Equally,
see.
that could be
I'm gonna try to
broken
fold
into
the keys
two,
for
be
downstairs.
part of the bathroom.
This
bedroom,
does
make it
already have
massive.
land phone line. This is the gift if you buy it, okay? No, but you have the line in here. This is the line of the phone.
We don't need that.
So it means the internet. So
Yeah.
you can-
Second bedroom, or
Slash office.
I would have it as a second bedroom.
Okay.
Main
Family
bathroom.
bathroom. Yeah, makes sense. And then this whole thing becomes kitchen, diner.
and then
Yeah,
downstairs.
kitchen and dining room all together.
Yes.
Like an
Downstairs-
open space
Exactly.
with these
Yeah.
nice
With the
windows.
nice sun.
Yeah, very nice.
And then downstairs becomes your cinema room and office.
Very nice.
Yeah, of course. Is this supporting wall down the middle, or is
This
it?
one is partition.
Yes, this one is. Yeah.
And
this one is supporting.
This one is supporting.
Yes.
So it
Okay.
looks like this was an.
So you can knock this easy and make like open space.
And there is downstairs as well, isn't there?
Yes, downstairs, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Yes, if there is another floor, this is very nice. This one is also around 60 or 75.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought so, because it's just a smaller land. as
it's a
well.
smaller land.
This is a property with a store.
Yes, yes. This is a restoration.
This side has got the thick stone. This side doesn't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it has pillars and stuff, but it doesn't have the same. And that's why this is a dining space where it's the sun is coming up to heat it rather than
Yes.
trying to keep it cool.
Yeah. The kitchen area is not very big, but
No, that's what I was just thinking. We were to put
But
the staircase down.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you almost need to knock through this
I was
as
about
well.
to say, if you removed that bedroom and this became a 3-part and put another bedroom downstairs, there'd be some reconfiguration. I think that room would be too big to take it into the kitchen.
Yeah, I agree. And too small if you chopped something out of it.
Exactly. So, but you could move the major...
kitchen could be downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go look downstairs.
Yeah, let's have a look downstairs. And do the kitchen, dining, and just the bedrooms upstairs. The only other thing is it doesn't go flat out onto that, but you could knock that in and put some staircase up, so rather than there.
Maybe.
Upstairs, up the street. This is also really well looked after.
Isn't it?
It's always really nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a nice big house over there as well. Neighbours are far away.
Mm.
Oh, it's big. Holy cow.
And you have also that's
the nice big stone walls.
big, thick stone
Very.
walls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You can do very nice things over here. And you can see.
Yeah, the old, all original, you think?
Yeah.
And it's in
And you have
decent
this side
condition.
also.
And that isn't even the whole downstairs.
No, there must be another room beyond that, the third where the other door is.
Yeah.
This one as a house is much better than the other one. This is 77, the other one is 60.
Yeah.
59, 60.
Yeah.
So.
That's why we wanted to see many
To get some ideas,
yeah,
yes.
exactly. Then you can...
And this is very
Compare.
thick stone wall, and there
Very.
already have the electricity is already done.
Yes.
You just need to spray all the wood.
Yeah.
And there is another living room, small one in that corner. That I'm trying.
This one here, yeah, it
Yeah.
must be there somehow.
This one.
Is a secret room, huh? Ah, okay. No, maybe it's not so easy. But also, it's not easy to get in there. Yeah, well, we can.
There's the water in the...
1970, it says.
I think so.
There's the fence line here.
Really nice. And then you investigate, who is owning this one? Can I find it?
And who's owning this forest?
Where have I gone wrong? Or can I just harvest from that?
So as you might be able to tell, we were very excited about this place, even viewing it for the very first time. We were already starting to get ideas about how we could move things around and what we would use different rooms for. We'd seen the upstairs, which was almost habitable, although it looks a lot better on screen than it did in real life, to be honest. But there were a few rooms that we hadn't had a chance to see. Parts of the outbuildings were locked and we weren't able to get in. There was the small living room downstairs, which we also hadn't seen at that stage. We had seen the rest of the ground floor, but we also hadn't seen up in the roof space. So we had a few more questions. We wanted to get another look at the place before proceeding with making any serious offers. And so a couple of days later, we came back with a guy called Tom, who offers property inspection services in the area, because we wanted to get a professional opinion about whether we were buying something that was solid and would stand the test of time, or something that was, much like many of the other properties, a bit of a wreck and potentially going to fall down at any minute. And as part of that survey, we went round all the rooms on all the floors, and he had a good poke around to look at the condition of some of the wood, but we also went up into the loft space to look at the roof, because that is the make or break of these kinds of properties. If the roof is in good condition, then it says a lot about the rest of the building as well. So we were quite excited to see what was up there. Hi. Yeah, it's big.
Any beetle, which is good, so this means that this wood was installed after the wood downstairs had been invaded by the death watch beetle.
I would still probably want to come and treat it anyway.
Oh, yeah. Like I say, the easiest way, you come up with the paintbrush, it's a bit, but you have your spray kit hanging off your side.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to saturate it, you only just need to get it on the surface.
Yeah.
Wow, this is cool up here, huh?
It's nice,
Yeah,
isn't
this
it?
was a surprise. I knew it was a pitched roof, but
That's
didn't
very,
realise it was
very
like this
cool.
up here. Well, that's a bonus, isn't
Really
it?
beautiful.
Well, it makes me think about coming up.
And making a master suite up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is the potential. Because the other thing is, you know, you can alter the engineering
Yeah.
on these. Happily surprised like this. Yeah. Come on, I'm going to find rot. Come on.
Tom, work harder. You gotta work hard to find the rock.
That's it.
Right, I'm gonna keep measuring up downstairs.
Like some of these, like you can see, this is roughly cut, but it's been doing the job for however long it's been up here. But it's a bit thin, things like that. But you know, this hasn't been bought at the hardware store.
So it doesn't need to be reinforced or anything? do you think?
No, and I can see everything is maintaining its integrity. Yeah.
So on the outside, it definitely
there.
needs a
There's little bit
clean.
of something here.
Yeah.
And there could have been a little bit of early beetle, because it's got that sort of beetle look to it. So like you say...
So if it went around, wire brushed everything and
Yeah.
treated it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's surprisingly nice up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I mentioned a couple of times downstairs, well, I can't say until I've seen the roof. And
But even so, these beams, if you left them exposed and did the plasterboard style between it, would look lovely.
oh yeah, it really would. It really would. You know,
That's a
great
big
potential.
surprise.
Yeah, nice one. Oh, it pleases me when things go the other direction to what I was expecting.
I tell you, I was quite prepared for you to say, yeah, Kylie, you're going to need to replace this roof in the next couple of years.
I sort of half started doing the calculations, to be honest with you. You know, I see a lot of old roofs, and I can tell you, I see a lot of rubbish.
So this is the original, Latham plaster.
Yeah, there it is. That's what you've got on the wall.
So that's how
downstairs.
old it is, that this part has been done at least. I mean, and this...
See here,
this
there's been beetle.
yeah, there's here as well.
You know, we don't have recent activity, otherwise we'd see that light brown.
And even the floorboards don't look too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, this
See
is
if I can
better
get
than
Guy to
the...
pass up the laser. Guy, can you pass up my laser, mate?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go downstairs.
No, the one that he had for doing the floors.
Yeah, laser level, sorry. No, you hang on to the measurer. Let's see over here. I don't know if I want to walk on that.
Oh, come on.
You first.
It's a brilliant ladder.
Yeah, she's a beauty. I bought it from Lidl. €99.
Now that you know how to use it properly,
Now that I
right?
know how to use it properly, I'm very pleased. Okay, let's get a nice clean spot, so we'll call that our ground zero. You can see
Oh,
a bit of a
that's
variation, but
not
it's
too
not like
much.
it's dropping.
Oh yeah, across that
Like over
side.
there, it's about 4.5, maybe 5 centimeters.
But again, that could just be the framing of this.
Oh, it's definitely the construction because
Yeah.
you know we're not seeing that there's been movement
Yeah.
at any time. It's just how they built it.
I've never seen corners done like this either with the cross.
No, that's the extra bracing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a bit impressed. And they've actually braced back.
Yeah.
In the wall, where usually they brace forward.
Yes.
Here. So that's a surprise in itself.
What's interesting is the original fireplace was obviously much bigger,
Yeah.
and then they've just.
Oh, here comes trouble. Shh.
It's very nice. I never
It's
thought
beautiful
that
up
has
here.
This space.
No, it's wonderful.
And the structure, it's
Yeah,
also.
it's really, really good.
I never thought that it is so high also.
Yeah.
I thought that
No.
was low.
I didn't think it was this high
No,
either.
It's definitely got potential for like a master suite up
master
here.
suite, yeah.
Master suite, bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah, this could be really nice.
So there you go, that was 2 years ago, and here we are now, where some things have changed and some things have still yet to change. But we are very happy with the place that we've bought, even though it is a lot of work. And I thought it might be interesting to share some of our thoughts in terms of what we bought and why we bought it, and get some of Kylie's thoughts as well.
I think we thought we needed a lot of land. Turns out we don't. But what it has taught us, because there are a lot more things that we want to do here, is that we need to be really clever with how we use all the land and utilize every little last bit of it. Whereas if you have a massive piece of land, you probably underutilize it. Particularly that last property, the 4-hectare one, we really fell in love with that place, mostly for the view, and could see us sitting out, having a glass of wine, looking out on the vista. But I think that would have been a lot of work.
We would have just swapped one job for another job.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Job.
We didn't come here to work. We came here to enjoy ourselves and live life on our terms, and that would have just been a lot of work. This is a lot of work as well, certainly wrangling it into the shape that we want and doing all the gazillion projects that we want. But that would have just been another level of...
And do you think we underestimated the amount of work that this house and this land was?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we knew it needed a lot because we've done this before, and we've gone into the other projects the same thing. You go in with a kind of rose-tinted glasses and you think, oh yeah, we need to strip all the plaster off and redo it. But then you think, oh, to do that, we need to do that, and then we need to redo the electrics, and it goes back. Like, one thing has actually 6 massive things. The groundworks here weren't anticipated, like the outside groundworks. And there's a few other bits and pieces that we just had no concept would be such a big task. And we've also never done a project just the two of us before. So that's also a massive thing. And of course, we've never worked in a stone building before. And we've never done any land stuff before. So the scale of it is quite big for 2 of us when we're trying to do other projects on the side. We worked out the other day that we probably get to spend 2 days
Per week
in effort to actually work on the house when you take into account all the other bits and pieces and projects that we have going. So like the YouTube stuff and running our membership, and then managing our property in the UK and just enjoying life. So we end up with 2 days or 4 afternoons, which isn't a lot to renovate a big house. But that's what we've got. So we are looking for ways to bring some help on board to do some other bits and pieces for us to accelerate our time frame. Otherwise it'll be 20 years and we'll be still living in a tent.
How about that roof space though? That was a nice reminder of what's up there.
Yeah, and we originally envisaged this really amazing master suite up there. But the work to get another bathroom up there is quite significant, and it's where I want to put all the ventilation equipment. So, but it is a nice space. It's going to take some work to rejig some of the beams and stuff because we want to expose the beams. But yeah, that project is I don't know how many years away that is, but it's a really nice one to be looking forward to, because that will be a really beautiful I think we're going to make it into our maker's space.
So like an editing suite and a craft room.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll be really nice up there because it's big and we can put in lots of built-in storage. But yeah, many years away. But I love the house. I love the location. And it's turned out that the size of this property is probably perfect for what we want. So it's just under an acre for those who are in acres, or it's 3,800 square meters for those who do meters. And it's about right. It still gives us scope for a lot of things. It doesn't give us a lot of scope for adding a lot of trees because there's already a lot of trees. But there's a few holes that we can plug with some more fruit trees and put some more vines in. And obviously we have a very large vegetable garden. And in between our olive trees, we're going to run some animals and some crops in the future when we have a bit more available time. But in the meantime, we have enough space to do like little experiments like we did with the corn and the potatoes. And so yeah, it kind of all fits together and it works really well. And this little village is amazing. It's a really nice place to live. So yeah, it's worked well for us.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's a wonderful place. It's very quiet, very peaceful. The neighbours are really friendly. It's just close enough to a big town to have all the things that we need, even some building supplies and stuff like that quite close. Yes, if we need something a bit more specialist, we have to buy online or go much further afield. But yes, we're very happy here. It is a huge amount of work, but it's very rewarding work. It's completely different work to what we used to do, and it's really nice to be able to spend more time outside and spend time working with our hands and learning new skills and doing all the things. And yes, whilst this place is only an acre and we were originally looking for a hectare, which is like 2 or 3 times this size, it's got just enough space to do all sorts of little small scale experiments and do things on a scale that is more suitable for 2 people. So yes, we're very pleased, and of course we have a lot more to do here. That is the end of this short series that we were doing to show you some of our house hunting and the process that actually got us here. But we will be going back to our Ask series in the near future to answer more of your burning questions. And of course we've got lots more other stuff to show you as well. So do stick around for all of that coming in the very near future, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.